JC here. Welcome back to the Field Journal Sportscast. It was quite an interesting week, to say the least. We're starting with around the league. On Thursday, the Eagles beat the Vikings 34-28 on a really good game. The Falcons beat the Packers 25-24. Yay! The Bills smashed the Raiders 30-10. The Ravens beat the Bengals in a close one, 27-24. The Seahawks edged the Lions 37-31. The Colts beat the Texans by 11, 31-20. The Chiefs barely edged out the Jaguars 17-9. The Jaguars looking scary this year. The Titans beat the Chargers 27-24. The Giants beat the Cardinals on a comeback win by Daniel Jones. I forget his nickname. Danny Dimes. There we go. Danny Dimes. There we go. 31-28. Man, that was a really good game. I didn't think the Giants even had that in them, given their reputation over the past couple of years, but they definitely look to be on the upswing. The Niners beat the Rams 30-23. The Cowboys beat the Jets, as expected, 30-10. The Commanders beat the Broncos, as they denied the Broncos' comeback, 35-33. But man, that Hail Mary pass was something else. The Dolphins beat the Pats 24-17. The Saints beat the Panthers 20-17. And the Steelers bested the Browns 26-20. One of the few AFC North rivals actually looking forward to seeing. But all that aside, the Bears traveled to the scorching hot Tampa Bay Buccaneers, take them on. There were some improvements for sure, but unfortunately, it was mostly just a repeat of last week as they took the L 27-17. I'll start with the offense. The O-line made some adjustments for the most part. They gave Justin Fields way more time in the pocket than last week, although they did allow 6 sacks. Fields finished with a less than impressive 60-29 with 211 yards and 1 touchdown and 2 picks. The silver lining is he did connect with DJ Moore 6 times for 104 yards. Hopefully that continues trending upward. I definitely want to see more of that. However, he did miss a lot of wide open opportunities for Moore, especially in the red zone. Furthermore, he does need to get back to using his legs when he's in trouble. That definitely is what got him 1,000+ rushing yards last year. I mean, real spill though. Hate on Fields all you want. Say he's not the guy. He's not the franchise quarterback. He's regressing. Sure, he does need to improve in a lot of areas. I'm not arguing that. But it doesn't help when Luke Getsy, who's supposed to be the offensive genius that molded Aaron Rodgers, calls the same damn screenplay over and over and over again with a screen run. It was pretty much all of that throughout the entire second half, and it pissed me off. And most of why Fields isn't fully successful is due to the inconsistency of that system. Plain and simple. He isn't exactly playing to his strengths and letting him cook. That needs to change and fast. I mean, why else do you think he hesitates so much? Think about it, y'all. He's not fully the problem here. And defensively, it was frustrating to say the least. While the run defense did progressively get better in the second half, the pass defense left a lot to be desired. Blown coverage about a dozen, especially Jalen Johnson when it mattered the most, led Mike Evans to torch them for 171 yards and a touchdown, while Baker Mayfield threw for 317 total. I mean, you can't be allowing that much to a pass offense that's supposed to be super mediocre. Team play aside, though, I will say the officiating pissed me off most. Mike Evans pushes off to get open, no call. O-line constantly holds our defensive ends, no call. But let us barely tug at their damn jerseys trying to block, and we get pushed back 10 yards. Not to mention that bullshit offensive pass interference call on Claypool. It's like the refs collectively hate us. I guarantee you, if that OPI wasn't called, there wouldn't have been that interception to Shaquille Barrett, that pick six. I guarantee you that doesn't happen. I want to say I hope that changes, but it doesn't really look like that's going to be happening. Yes, the team does need to be improved. No question. Offensive mind needs to be better, continue to be better. Fields needs to be a better passer. The run game needs to be more involved. Defensively, they need to be on their toes. Sure, I'm not arguing any of that. But it's not going to help if the refs continue to call things on us that they should equally call on them. That plays a huge part. All things considered, the team has flashed the good potential, good football, but it's unfortunately few and far between. As long as things gradually improve week by week, I'll be happy. But I would love to see some W's attached to that. Moving on to that, though, let's move on to our picks to click for week 3. We have, starting off on Thursday, the Giants and 49ers. Now, the Giants are coming off a comeback win against the Cardinals, but I feel like the Niners offense is way more potent than them as a whole, so I'm going to go with the Niners on that one. Next, we have the Falcons and Lions. Both are coming off good games offensively, but the Lions are coming off a loss, and I feel like the Falcons are better off defensively, so I'm going to go with the Falcons on that one. Next, we have the Bears and Chiefs. Shout out Lil Jusper. The Chiefs, while they are coming off of a win against the Jaguars, didn't look entirely bright offensively. So I'm going to go with my gut here. We already know I'm going to go with the Bears every week, but I definitely feel like the offense is going to take some huge strides, and the defense will continue to make small improvements, especially that run defense. But hopefully their pass defense will do the same, especially Jalen Johnson. He needs to step up big time, especially considering he is due for an extension. Next, we have the Steelers and Raiders. I'm going to go with the Raiders on this one. Yes, they did get stomped out by the Bills, but the Steelers are very inconsistent, especially with their quarterback play with Kenny Pickett. So I'm going to go with them. The Eagles and Bucks, though, that might be a really good game, especially with how both teams played offensively last week. But I'm going to go with the Eagles. I definitely feel like their offense edges out Baker Mayfield for sure. And as a bonus, we have the Rams and Bengals. I'm going to go with the Rams, plain and simple. Joe Burrow's offense just does not look good at all. Of course, they're 0-2. I feel like if Burrow connects with Jamar Chase, I believe Jamar Chase is out. So that definitely does put a damper on their offense for sure. So I'm going to go with the Rams. And I do have a couple announcements to make. Lord Jucifer will be returning to the podcast very soon. And to mark that, October 1st, yours truly and him, we will be doing a live reaction to the game as it's happening. It's going to be looking pretty fun one, considering we pretty much do it every time we get on the call with each other. So I figure, why not let y'all see it in public for once? It's going to be a fun one. Until then, this has been the Field Generals. I am Josh Carroll. Peace, y'all.